We will be doing this regularly. We will do medium-sized stories, medium length. We'll do quick short stories every once in a while, because I can set those up pretty quick and easy. And we'll do long ones, possibly multiple part stories. Keep you on the edge of your seat, suspense, cliffhangers, that sort of thing. Today, our story is Androcles and the Lion. Who knows if I'm saying that right? This is a story by Aesop, who lived in ancient Greece. Yes, you should dim your lights. He lived approximately 620 to 564 before Common Era. It's not before Christ, that's before Common Era. This is a pretty short story. This may go quickly, because I don't know how to embellish very well at the moment, I don't think, but maybe I will. I'm proud of that transition I set up, by the way. We have page turning. And even a page turning sound effect that I added as well. Androcles and the Lion. Silly hats, no. So once upon a time, I guess I should bring up the story. A slave named Androcles, I could also bring this over here, okay. A slave named Androcles once escaped from his master and fled into the forest. He was wandering about, and all of a sudden, there was a lion! And the monk was, not the monk, he's not a monk, he's a slave, he's not a monk. The monk was like, oh shit! The lion's gonna catch these hands! But the lion didn't attack him. And, so the slave was like, huh, and he looked closer. He saw that there was a giant thorn sticking out of the lion's paw. And he felt sorry for the lion. And, slave monk. So he got closer. You can get closer, right? He got closer. And he helped the lion out. He got the thorn out of him. And he bandaged him up real nice. And then the lion was very grateful and friendly with him and started to lick his hand like a dog. And then the lion took the slave to his cave where they lived, and every day the lion brought him vegetables because the lion knew that the slave was not a meat-eating heathen. But shortly afterwards, some guards showed up and captured the slave and the lion. And the slave was sentenced to be thrown to the lion after the lion did not eat for several days. And it was here in the arena where the slave waited his fate. And the lion came out ready to destroy. Then he saw that it was the slave monk. He was like, oh, it's my friend. And he didn't attack him. He was his friend. He started licking his hand again. And everybody was surprised. And the Emperor was surprised. And he summoned Androcles to him and asked him, what the hell is going on? Why are you friends with a lion? So Androcles told him the story. And the lion screamed, are you not entertained? And so Androcles told him the whole story. About how he encountered the lion in the forest. He almost kicked the lion's ass, but then the lion didn't fight. And how he saved him by removing the thorn. The Emperor was shocked, but he believed his story and he was inspired and he let the slave go. Androcles, that is, was pardoned and freed, and the lion was let loose to his native forest. The moral of this story, it went by way too fast. I put way too much time into this to go by so fast. But maybe I'll retell it at another day. I might do like the same story for a few days and then switch it up or something. I don't know. The moral of the story is gratitude is the sign of noble souls. And at this moment, I gotta tell you that I am grateful for all the support I've gotten on Twitch, for everyone watching this stream, for everyone who has donated and subscribed and been a part of my community. I am very grateful. This ain't Thanksgiving, but I am very grateful for everything that I've been through in the past 3 years. Hello, Angel. How you doing? That's probably the real story, Barbarian. So that was the story of Androcles and the lion. Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you'll keep watching, and I'll do like a ton more of these. I picked this story randomly. I looked up Aesop's Fables, and it was the first one that came up. I was like, might as well do this one. I need longer stories though, for sure, but longer stories are gonna have so much more setup. But yeah, I had to make these scenes, all the images, you know, figure out how it flowed through each scene. This is something that me and Jexelli were talking about quite a bit recently. How I could tell stories on Twitch. Definitely needs to be longer. Have a good night, Chili Beans. And this is exactly what I envisioned. I want to do more sci-fi stories, but I think we're gonna stick with Aesop's Fables for a while until I really get into the rhythm of it and figure out how to embellish it and possibly write more of the story myself. Like kind of rewrite it so I can have a lot more to say. Have a good night, Novacek. That was our very first story time. Something I want to do all the time. You know, I switch games, I tell a little story in between. That sort of thing. Oh, Dakota, Papa Camel's bedtime stories. Not a bad idea. The story of the Corn King. He hoarded all the corn in the land to himself. Hope you enjoyed it. I like telling it. And I want to do more and more and more. But that's our story.